Hello and welcome to Crafting with Madam K. So today we're going to look at some of the effects of Tokonole, which is a Japanese, I believe it's Japanese ingredient for leather finishing. So what this works great on is burnishing the edges, but to get that smooth effect on the rest of the leather, I decided to try to use it actually on the surface of the leather and see what happened, and the results were awesome. So Tandy just recently had a sale, and I don't know if it's still going on, where it was $40 for an entire side of some of their rustic leather, which is great. And if you're trying to do like a rustic piece, definitely I love this leather. It's very pliable, very easy to punch holes through, very easy to stitch. But as you can see, it does scuff up easily. It has, I don't know if you can tell on the light with the light hitting it, but it has a pretty rough matted surface. It's not a nice, sleek, smooth surface. So I thought, what if I took the Tokonole, which does a great smooth finish on the edge, and apply it to the surface and see what results I would get. So what I got was this result. So this is the start of a hat that I'm making. This is the exact same leather. This is how it came directly from Tandy, and this is with the Tokonole finish. So we're gonna go ahead and just put some of that finish onto this piece and just see that magic happen. So you don't have to use a lot of it. In fact, a little bit does go a long way. So, and because it's a little expensive, and I'll put a link to it on a link on Amazon in the comments, but I normally just get a dab on my finger and put a couple dabs around the leather to help it spread out. And then I used my hand with that one, but I'm going to try using one of these high density sponges that are actually normally used for applying dye, and just use that, because what I'm trying to do also is mimic that burnishing. You're probably getting a lot of shake in the picture. Mimic that burnishing type of technique where you're adding friction to the leather. So the Tokonole is breaking down the leather, making it smoother and more conditioned so it's more pliable, and then the friction of the light, quick rubbing is what's giving it that shine and that finish. So we'll just do a quick little example here. I did notice that if you don't have if you're not using the right material, if it's scratchy, you will see lines in the leather. So sometimes using like the circular motion is good. Also, don't push too hard, because you don't want to actually cause any sort of indent in the leather or scratch. But just for an example, we have our finished side here and our unfinished side here, and it definitely is a big difference. So I really think that taking that economy priced rustic leather and adding a good layer of the Tokonole on it and buffing it out, and sometimes maybe even 2 or 3 layers, is really going to give you that nice sleek finished design and take that economy priced leather up a notch to mimic something more like the more expensive leathers. So I'm really excited about this hat that I'm making. Hopefully that I'll have that finished here soon and maybe get some pictures posted. Again, I'll put a link to the Tokonole in the comments, and feel free to comment on there with your experience with it. Have you used Tokonole? What leathers have you used it on? And what's been your experience? I'd love to hear from you. So if you like this video, make sure to tune in to our next video and subscribe and like the channel. As usual, it may not be the right way, but it's the Madam K way. Thanks for tuning in.